Hey guys, it's T. As the title says, you can't travel with me. Now I mean this in the least shadiest way. Sometimes you go on a trip and you realize that the person you're with, their personality and your personality, or their interests and your interests, it don't mesh. So I decided to make a list on the 5 types of people that cannot travel with me anymore. I'm gonna start this list from like the least annoying to like the most egregious. Absolutely not. So number 1 is late risers. I am notoriously an early riser. My body naturally wakes me up around 5:30 or 6 a.m. So if you don't get out of bed till 10 or 11, that means that you're not ready to leave until like noon or 1 in the afternoon. And since I'm up like before the sun rises, I'm just sitting there texting away on my phone waiting for you to wake up for like 5 hours. It's really annoying, especially if I want to sightsee. And when you wake up at the crack of dawn, it means you get tired earlier. So like for me, if I'm gonna go out at night, I need a nap. It's just really hard for me to go from 5:30 until 2 in the morning with like no type of sleep. I mean, at the very least, I need several caramel macchiatos to keep me awake. So if you're a late riser, you either need to change your schedule or we just don't have to travel together. It's cool. Number 2, I'm gonna say like bad budgeters / cheap people. Now, I say this with all the love and affection in the world because I am notoriously cheap. I'm always saving for a goal. So I always have something that I'm planning to do that I'm like sticking money away for. If you're going on a trip, I'm assuming that you've budgeted, you know what you want to do, and there's things you want to tackle. I want to do this tourist thing, and we go there and it's something you really want to do, but we get there and you're still complaining about how much it costs. To them, God, it's so expensive. Girl, then stay your butt home. Like, why are you here? Also, I hate bad budgeters. Like, if you're going on a 4-day trip, but by day 2 you've spent all your money, you're annoying. Okay, let's do this today. And they're like, oh, I spent so much money at the club yesterday, I can't. What? You're that thirsty for like a $10 cocktail that you just spent all your dollars that quick? You don't know how to budget? Girl, just go travel by yourself because I can't be bothered. Number 3 is boy crazy people. If you're that thirsty for male attention, it probably means you're not that picky on the male attention you get. So if you're gonna chase around a guy all night or like legit reschedule your agenda to follow this dude and what he's doing, girl, I ain't got time for that. At the very least, I hope he's buying you a drink or giving you any type of attention on this trip. What usually happens with boy crazy girls is the guy that they're chasing just wants to smash and doesn't really care that much. So they're putting all this effort forward for a guy that ain't bought them a drink, that keeps ditching them in the club. The guy just wants to have his fun. He just wants to smang it, smash it and bang. Like, I can be a girl alone. I don't need a man. So if you're someone who needs a man, girl, you need to travel by yourself. You're no longer invited on my trip. Number 4 is people who are thirsty, ... for attention or like validation. They just want to be in like the most central locations where they can be seen the most, where they can geotag the most pictures. If you go to New York with your homegirl and the only thing your homegirl wants to do is hang out in Times Square, she is a thirst bucket. Times Square has great things and it's fun and it's central and it's excellent. There are 1,000 other things to do in New York. I went on a trip with someone to Madrid. I knew some girls in the city and they told us that they would take us out at night and show us like cheap drink spots. The girl I was with, however, she wanted to go to, and I quote, the posh area of Madrid. Sidebar, I hate the word posh because unless you are British, if you use the word posh, you're using it because you are not part of that group, but you want to be part of that group. They may say upscale, mature, high class, but they don't say posh. And every time somebody uses it, I can already peg the kind of person they are, and I'm 100% right all the time. So the girl says she wants to go to the posh bars. So she literally Googles posh bars in Madrid. So she went in like dress pants, sneakers, and a hoodie. We go into these bars, we're obviously out of place. It's not our scene. But she's just so thirsty to say that she went to this really dope bar. So after about 15 minutes, I was like, look, boo, I want to have fun tonight. I want to talk in a really loud voice and I want to dance off beat. So can we go? I can't do that. Number 5, young people. I am not a spring chicken anymore. I am like a day-old rotisserie at best. Despite the fact that I celebrated my annual 21st birthday a month ago, I am pretty much over that crowd. If you didn't have a Tamagotchi and you didn't kill it like 17 times, nope, you can't travel with me. If you don't remember the cartoon Doug on television, you can't travel with me. If you never wanted to be on Guts, Double Dare, you can't travel with me. And that's no shade, because I know a lot of young people watch my YouTube. It's one thing to have a conversation and be cool with someone, and then it's another to like be stuck with them for 3 to 4 days on a trip. I was with somebody recently and there was something that I really wanted to do, but you had to do it in pairs. So I asked them, do they want to do it? And they said, you know, I don't really have the money for it. I have some other things I want to do. Cool. The plans that they had actually fell through. So now they have this money on the table and I have this thing I want to do. You would think that now they would be able to do it. Wrong. They decided, oh, you know, there's actually something else I wanted to do, so I'm actually going to do the other thing I wanted to do by myself. I'm trying to be understanding, but most young people innately are selfish, self-absorbed, and irresponsible. That's just where you're at. You have no sense of external things because that's the age to be those things. You should be filling out what fulfills you, what vibes you like, what things you want. Also, young people kind of embody the previous 4 things that I mentioned. Girl, I was there and I did that. Like, I love y'all, but I can leave y'all as far as travel goes. So I tried to do that in the least shady way possible, but I know some people that I've traveled with that fit these criteria are gonna hear this video and probably feel some type of way. Shrug. If you agree with anything I've said, let me know. If you have your own travel experiences of like travel gone wrong, let a girl know. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.